So, a few of these songs I've not performed in years. Got my handy dandy little music stand here. And my handy dandy friend. Cover up my mistakes now.
Your handy dandy.
This is Glenn Dandino. Handy dandy Dandino. So this first one I'm going to do is called Reclaimed Land, and it came out of an experience of me kind of stumbling upon a site of mountaintop removal. I wasn't sure how I got there. I just kind of drove up there, and there it was, and it wrote a song about it. So, got it, Jeff?
I will adjust it as you play. Carry on.
Oh, okay. Followed a road with no name. Got me where I was going just the same. I drove along through the mountains rolling wide. My map lay useless on the passenger side. How was I to know it wasn't slow? This mountain road had a life of its own. It had captured the eyes of a stranger. It had seen killing, but pointed no finger. Wasteland machine heartbeat shakes the stone. Cold gardens feed America's home. Red-tide politicians I told keep an open mind. It's all how you look at it, say the reps of the mines. And the UMW's hands are tied. It's either the land or the coal miner's pride. It's the only way to feed our own. Don't take our jobs, they've already taken our homes. A short chill break. So the road led me to this land. I cursed and I swore that I did not understand. Not a blade of grass to see for miles and miles. The entire world, it seemed, had been selfishly defiled. And bureaucrats say they've reclaimed the land. See, and they do not understand. This land will never be reclaimed as long as it's held firmly in the hands of the insane. We've made more room for industry. There's no other way as far as we can see. We've made the best use of the land. We respond to the people's demand. sometimes a friend of yours will tell you a story about something they're going through, and you kind of say, well, I'm going to write a song about that, and then you kind of end up weaving in some things about, your own thoughts on the matter, but you can't really tell which one's their story and which part. So, I have not sung this in like 10 years, so wish me luck. Thank you. Thank you, Glenn. It's called I'm Not the One. I was listening to a lot of Johnny Cash when I wrote this. It was a dark period. No, I'm sorry. I'm not the one who caused you crying, just a passing soul in the night that you'd have for dying. If we could meet face to face out of the mire, could you look inside and see what fuels your fire? I'm not the one, not the one. I'm not the one, I'm not the one. A love-laden rest spurs many changes. There's no limit to the passion it engages. Soul that's lost reaches out in anger, but there's a limit to the soul that's found in rancor. I was the one who would stand beside you forever. You were the one whose dreams brought me pleasure. You were the one, you were the one. Face of love in the end's just a mirror, and the power of our past gets a little nearer. It's a lesson sometimes late in the learning. We're left beside ourselves while the world keeps on turning. We are the ones left out on our own to reap the seeds of pain that have been sown. A ground that's beaten down, worn out and tired, yields a bitterer fruit than the ground that brings us higher. We are the one, we are the one, we are the one.